My name's Ellie,
Nice
and
to
your
meet
name
you.
is?
Laurel.
Hi, Laurel. So today we're going to do an Astrand submax exercise test to figure out what your maximum capacity is.
Okay.
We already know that your resting heart rate is 70 beats per minute, and we also know that your resting blood pressure is 110/76. So that gives us kind of a baseline for the rest of the test that we're going to do.
Okay.
We also know that you're right now at a low risk for cardiovascular event. You do have 1 point, but that's not a big deal right now. And we've already done a little bit of a warm-up. So what we're going to do is get on the bike for 6 minutes, get you to a steady state test, and then move on. One of the things to remember also is that your exercise right now is like 3 or 4 times a week, out an hour of vigorous exercise. So we're going to consider that you're conditioned and do our test at 2 kiloponds or 600 kiloponds per meter per minute on the bike. So come on up and let's get ready. You already measured so that you're right there. Go ahead and start pedaling. Right now you're at 0 resistance because we haven't really started yet. I want you to try to stay at a basic or consistent speed of 50 RPMs. Okay. So you can watch that right here. Okay. Okay. Super duper. Are you ready to go? Yep. Cool. We're going to get you started and move up to 2 kiloponds on this guy down here. Right there. Cool, that's about 2. So we're going to start our test at 1808. So in 3 minutes, I'm going to take your blood pressure and your heart rate to make sure that you're doing okay and that we're in the range that we want to be in, which for you is between 115 and 163 for your age. Okay. So, and then we're going to take it again at 5 minutes and again at 6 minutes. One of the other questions that I'm going to be asking is what your effort is like. Okay. It's a scale called the RPE. Okay. And it starts with 6 and goes up to 200. 6 is like super easy. 200 is your maximal effort. So 20? 20. 6. 200 is your maximal effort. 20. Sorry about that. That's okay. Let's tighten it up a little bit here. 20 is your maximum effort. Excuse me. That's okay. So, one of the I think we got everything. Okay, sounds good. So hopefully, then after we do our 3-minute measurement at 1811, we'll find that you're on your way to that submax range and that your body is kind of doing the right thing. We know right now that this is a safe test for you to do because your resting vitals are in a good place. You're not having any signs or symptoms. If you do have any signs or symptoms where you feel short of breath or you're feeling like some extreme fatigue or lightheadedness, let me know and we'll stop. Okay? It's pretty warm in here. It is. It's because you're working hard, Laurel. And then we're going to take your measurements, heart rate, blood pressure, again, at 5 minutes and 6 minutes, to make sure that you're in that submax range, and then we can calculate your maximal range for the effort that you can do when you're going to start your exercise program.
Sounds good.
I know, doesn't it?
So much fun.
So much fun.
I love exercise.
So you're looking good, staying there at 2. How does that feel right now? What would you say? What's your work? How hard are you
Between
working?
fairly light and somewhat difficult.
Okay, so we would say you're right at 12. That's great. Cool. Getting close. Are you ready? The show time. Trying to keep that consistent pace of 50 RPMs. Good stuff. Awesome. You can keep holding on to the handlebars with that hand, but I'm going to take this off right now, okay? Go ahead and give me your hand. Good stuff. Cool.
pumped up there.
Go ahead and hold on to my arm right there. Thanks. Okay, Laurel, your blood pressure right now is 130 over 74.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we're expecting to see because you're working hard. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
It's kind of hard to keep all these pieces in order. In a minute, we're going to do the real live test.
Okay.
Yeah, started it. 13. How are you feeling? What's your workload right now? What would you say your RP is right now? You can look at this.
I would say 13 or 14.
13 or 14? Okay. Cool. Can I grab your hand?
Uh-huh.
You feeling okay?
Yep.
So right now, you're right at 160.
Perfect.
Which is good.
Perfect.
Hold on to my arm, thanks. Okay, you're at 142 over 72.
Okay.
Also good. So we're going to go right into taking our last heart rate. Cool. You are at 164.
Perfect.
Which is the perfect place. How are you feeling now, workload-wise? What do you think? Hard?
Probably
Somewhat hard
about
again?
a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Staying steady at 14. That sounds great. We're going to do one last quick blood pressure. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Awesome. Blood pressure is at 136, which is a little bit high, but you are exercising, so that's okay. And since we got into submax range, we're going to take you into a little 5-minute cool down, turn down this intensity so you're about at a 0.5 kilopons, and let you cool down for 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to set up your exercise program.
Okay.
Awesome. Good job, Laurel.